Hi, everyone. So, in the FFR, discussions are evaluated against three criteria: the quantitative measure of posts, qualitative measure of posts, and the consistency of presence throughout the module. So, for quantitative measure of posts, you are expected to reply to 100% of your students in week one and at least 20% of your participating students in weeks 2 through 8. So, my tip that I've probably shared before is to calculate 20% of your entire class and ensure you reply to at least that many student threads before signing off for the week. This ensures that you remain above that 20% minimum threshold, even if students are posting kind of at the last minute. Consistency of presence looks at the number of days you're actively replying to your students in the discussion. So, meets expectations is engaging on multiple days throughout the module. The qualitative measure of post examines the content of your replies. So, I like to think of this as the area where we are both teaching the content and modeling our expectations to students. So here you should provide substantive replies that directly engage students on specific post content and expand on the ideas your students are sharing. So just as we wouldn't consider, "I agree with your idea," as a substantive post from a student, this is also not considered a substantive substantive reply. There we go. Substantive reply from an instructor. So I teach in the humanities. Our discussions often center around a given cultural work. So, my personal approach to discussions is to determine if the student has answered all of the questions in the discussion prompt, look for ways that I can add more information about the cultural work or the type of cultural work that the student selected. This is kind of the bringing in new ideas aspect. And think about some questions that might help the student in some way. So these questions might be encouraging them to more fully answer one of the questions, connecting the ideas that they explored in this discussion thread to the project that they're working on, or looking for other ways that this concept might appear in their lives. This is my approach to what we consider the ABC method. So in this method, you are acknowledging the contributions of your students, building on the ideas they shared by adding your own thoughts, and contributing to the discussion by asking questions or providing other resources. So, acknowledging, building, contributing. So, as you continue working on your discussion replies throughout the rest of the term, keep these in mind as they will help you to meet expectations on that qualitative measure of posts.